Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Jen. I'm here to do the reading for Taurus, and it's a wonderful time because it is Taurus season. So happy birthday to anyone who has a birthday in May who is a Taurus. If you're new here, I give intuitive readings. I'm an empath, and if you're back again and you have subscribed, thank you. I truly do appreciate it, and I am very grateful for you. So we're going to go ahead and dive in first with some cosmic messages for you, Taurus, and see what we have. Okay, let me shuffle this deck too. Let me give it a nice fresh a nice fresh shuffle here for Taurus, just for you because it's your birthday. So let's see what we have here. All right, let's see what we have for this one. That one came right out. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. That is beautiful. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Okay, so you might be having a new outlook on life. Focus on the good in your life. Now better than any time, right? You guys are having a birthday. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. So take responsibility for your choices and focus on the good in your life. So far, very optimistic. Some of you could be having a breakthrough with a specific mindset. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Okay, so I kind of get a feeling where we're going with this, Taurus. You have very optimistic cosmic messages. That's really what I'm getting so far. A lot of optimism, a lot of positive energy as well. Now let's see what we have. I'm going to give this deck a shuffle too, just for you, because it is Taurus season. So let's give it one good shuffle here. Let's see what we have for Taurus, a fellow earth sign. Let's see what we have here. Taurus, May 2024. Two of Cups right off the back. Love, harmony, friendships. Knight of Cups. More love. Okay. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. This can be friendships. This can be family. You know, cups are about feelings and how you're feeling in life right now. And that really kind of corresponds with those cosmic messages. Let's see. Give me one more. King of Swords. Okay. So let's see, Taurus, what we have for you. We have the Two of Cups in the recent past. Knight of Cups and King of Swords. Give me 1 second here. We have Cancer energy. We have Scorpio. So both water. And then we have Libra to balance everything out. Okay. Give me 1 second. So for some of you, this can be forward movement on some sort of emotional relationship. Now this, you know, it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be friends, family, but I do see some forward movement with this. You know, Two of Cups is about harmony. It's about balance, okay? It's about mutual relationships, okay? And with this Knight of Cups, this is someone who is, you know, they're moving forward on an emotional level, okay? This is a young man, you know, he's artistic, he's funny, he's poetic, he's a dreamer. You know, this is someone, now this could also be an invite on love, okay? It can also be a conquest as well, but we'll take a look at this. But I do see forward movement with relationships. I do see a bright new beginning. I do see more mutual relationships, more harmony, more balance, okay? And this could, it could be with you yourself feeling in harmony. It doesn't necessarily have to be with another person. This can just be feeling in harmony with yourself. More control of your feelings and how you are feeling, okay? The Knight of Cups is a beautiful energy to be in, okay? Now, he's going towards this King of Swords. Now, this is someone of authority. This is, someone who's analytical. This King of Swords, he leads with the mind. So, for some of you, because, the King of Swords, he takes responsibility and control over his thoughts, okay? And I like where this is going because it really ties in with the cosmic messages. For some of you, this is being more in control over your thoughts, okay? With the Knight of Cups, you have that forward movement on an emotional level. You want to move forward emotionally, whether this is with, a romantic partner, whether it's with a friendship, family. You got the emotional level down packed, but I also see you moving forward as far as like the mental, okay? This is like someone who is both emotionally aware of himself, but also he has control over his thoughts as well, okay? Sorry. For some of you, I could see here that you're being more careful when it comes to your heart, okay? You're being more careful with your emotions and not letting it get too out of control. For some of you, this can also be speaking your mind as well, okay? This King of Swords, he's very wise and he's a great conversationalist as well. He's also truth seeking. He's mature. You see how you go from the Knight to the King? For some of you, you are evolving from like this, okay, so it's like, okay, I have my emotions in check, okay? Or I'm emotionally liberated. I'm emotionally free. I'm able to move forward emotionally. But now you're kind of going into this energy of like a mature person. Now you have your feelings in check and now you have your thoughts in check. It's kind of like one-on-one, okay? You're able to really articulate how you feel in a direct way where it's not misinterpreted. You're being very direct with your emotion. What I really like about this is because, some people, they're able to know what they want on an emotional level, but they aren't able to articulate that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a child where they know what they want, but it's like they don't know how to communicate that. It's like, yeah, that's like the only way I can put it. It's like I know what I want, but I don't know how to communicate it, because swords are about reflection and thoughts and truth seeking, also about healing, okay? And cups is about your emotions and relationships. So you couple these two together, this is like, now for some of you, this can also be where you have more control over your emotions as well. Because this is the Knight of Cups, this is water, and Swords is air. So it's not really, I look for any oppositions, and this is kind of a mutual thing here with water and air. So, because I was trying to see, I'm really, and it's not a bad thing, I'm trying to see if there's any oppositions or anything that you should be aware of, anything that should be like cautious. But Taurus, I'm really not picking up anything like that, and that's a good thing, that is a beautiful thing. I think for some of you, you're going through a major transformation here. You're really maturing. For some of you, you might have been in a situation where, I don't know how else to put it. You might have gotten your emotions in check, but the way you project that on, like, because swords are about thoughts, okay? And obviously thoughts come out in words. And I think for some of you, you knew how you felt, but you just did not know how to articulate that. And now you're coming into this transition where you're like, okay, I know what I feel and I know how to say that. Okay, I know how I feel and I know how to project that in a way that is healthy. Okay, for some of you, this could have been a bit of an issue for you. Okay, this could have been something that you have been trying to battle for a while, where it's like, okay, I know what I feel, I just don't know how to say it, you know. Or maybe for some of you, it could have been that it's not what you say and how you say it, and now you're kind of, you're unlocking that code. Okay, it's kind of now like, okay, I know how I feel and I know how to articulate that, and it's like boom, both together. Okay, with take responsibility for your choices, this is your life. I think for some of you, this could be a major breakthrough as far as like maturity wise, okay, and on an emotional level. And this is really going to benefit not only you but your relationships as well. This is really major, and this is beautiful. This is like emotional growth. You know, this is very, very mature. I mean, I don't know how old some of you are turning if you are Taurus, but this is like, I mean, going from the knights to the king, you are literally going from a knight and being crowned as a king. And it's not gender specific. This is just, you know, this can be you or the energy of the card. For some of you, this can also be that you are moving forward with this King of Swords, okay? For some of you, you could kind of already know what you want. You have an idea of, you know, what you want out of this relationship, and you're moving forward because this Knight of Cups is moving towards this King of Swords. So for some of you, if this isn't you, this is someone in your life, and this is Libra energy, that you are kind of, you're moving forward in a more emotional way, okay? It's like you're picking up movement on it. And this could be your King of Swords. Now, this could be someone that's very straightforward. They're very mature. And maybe they are waiting for you to make that next move, and you are going to make it, you know. You're very determined, you know. This is movement. So for some of you, you could be making a proposition or an invitation to someone, you know. It's a lot of love here. You have 2 cups and you have the sword. Sometimes the swords can be a little sticky because it is about thoughts and you know, and speaking, you know, and things of that nature. But this is absolutely beautiful here. With this energy here, you know. This is also about healing. For some of you, you could have had someone in the past that you were very harmonious with. It was a balance, and maybe one of you, for some reason, whatever, life happened, and now you're coming back, or someone is coming back with a proposition of love, and now you guys are going to be more direct in how you speak, more mature in how you interact with each other, and more clear about your intentions about one another, okay? So that could be for some of you. I'm going to get some clarifiers here, but so far, this is beautiful for you, Taurus. This is like mature energy. This is, for some of you, this can be a love interest coming in with a proposition, and you guys are kind of like having a conversation, a very mature conversation, you know, about what you want. This is someone, the King of Swords is someone who gives excellent advice as well. So that can be someone in your life where you just feel like you just mesh well with this person. And this is a mature person, okay? This is someone of power and authority. This person is truth-seeking. So yeah, and again, it's not gender specific. It can be anyone in your life, or, you know, it could be you. And then most importantly, it could just be the energy of the card that's around. 3 of Pentacles under the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Could be someone that you worked with. for some of you, Taurus, or have worked with in the past. Now, this can also be a past lover as well, or a current lover that you're really working with. For some of you, you could be making major progress in either a previous relationship or a current relationship where you're like, you're putting in work. Okay, you guys are coming up with ideas on how to make it better. You're making forward movement with it. And it's like you're making a deal like, okay, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Virgo energy here. We got Sagittarius energy here. Okay, so underneath the Two of Cups, yeah. This is like, you guys are dedicated. You guys are really dedicated to one another. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you, it could be a romantic relationship where you're really dedicated to making this work, okay? And you're making a proposition, or this person is making a proposition to you, okay? Underneath the Knight of Cups, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is working hard at it, okay? I think for some of you, you've made up your mind and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna be a little bit better. Or this is someone else saying, okay, I'm really gonna put in my all in this. I'm really gonna work hard on this relationship, whatever that is, you know, whatever emotional connection you have with this person. It's like, okay, I'm really gonna put in the work this time. Okay, I've made up my mind. We work well together, okay, soulmate, or whatever the case may be, my twin flame, and I really want to make this work. Underneath the King of Swords, Temperance. That is absolutely beautiful, because Temperance is about patience and it's about balance. So now that I have all the cards on the table, I really do think for some of you, and I'll try to see if I pick up anything else, you know, where it resonates, but you're really moving forward in a relationship, whether it's romantic, friendship, family, whatever the case may be, whether it's at work, but it's definitely on an emotional level, and it's with someone, okay? Because you have two court cards here, and you're making the decision to actually put in the work, okay? You are growing from this Knight of Cups, where he's kind of, the Knights are kind of like in that young stage, that adolescent stage. This is like that teenager of the family, because the King and the Queen is the mom and dad. The Knight is like that teenager, and the pages are like the children, okay? You're going from that Knight to that King, or this person is coming to you on an emotional level, and they're making a proposition of love in a mature way. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is something that you're really going to dedicate yourself to this time. Now, for others, and I'm just, you know, I want to be fair and with my interpretation, this can also be a situation at work with these Pentacles where you are being proposed something that really makes you happy, and you're like, okay, I'm really gonna go for it this time. I'm really gonna put in a lot of work with this. Underneath the King of Swords, you have Temperance. So this is a balance. This is about patience, adaptation, reflection. I'm really getting relationship, because Temperance is also about good marriages as well, and you don't have to be married. You can just be in a union, okay? This is harmonious. This is creativity. More importantly, this is balance, okay? So I think for some of you, you have made a decision that you really want to work on this, whatever it is, whether it's at work, whether it is a relationship, you really want to give it a shot this time, okay? And you might be getting a proposition, or you might be doing a proposition where you're like, you know what, I really want to work hard on this, okay? You guys are collaborating together, you guys are working at it, you're bouncing ideas off each other's head, and you're like, okay, we're gonna make this work. And you're being very direct, you know, with your words and your intentions, but also having that balance of this Temperance energy and having that patience, knowing that this is going to take work. And what better to have than patience with it, because you know it's not going to happen overnight. You know, nothing great ever happens overnight. This is going to take work with the Eight of Pentacles. And it's going to take patience as well. But this is going to create something so harmonious, okay? This is also, yeah, I really think for some of you this has to do with a relationship. For some of you, it could be that you are moving from an old relationship to a new relationship. This can be a relationship that you're currently in and it was just toxic, and you guys are moving out of that energy, you know, because with the say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good, this could have been you. Maybe you had some toxic traits. Maybe the other person had some toxic traits. Yeah, I'm getting tongue tied. And you guys are making the decision, a mature decision, you know, on love, on this proposition on love, and you guys are really going to take a whack at it. You're really going to put in the work this time. Taking responsibility for your choices is about accountability. Maybe you guys are having a conversation about, you know, how you did things, you know, where you went wrong, you know, not whose fault it was, but okay, I could have said that differently. I could have done this differently, you know. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. You know, for some of you, I think you're really focusing on what's important right now. And it could be, it's your relationship, okay? It's your romantic relationship or your friend relationship or your family relationship or whatever this is, Taurus. This is absolutely beautiful energy, okay? This is really beautiful, and I'm so glad because it's Taurus season, and the last thing I wanted to do was give a very negative reading. Even though we do learn from not so pleasant experiences, that's just life. But you know, I really would have hated to be the bearer of any not so pleasant news, especially during Taurus season. But this is absolutely great. I mean, I'm gonna see if I tap into anything else. Maybe I missed anything. Any last minute messages you want to give me, Spirit, here? No, it's clear as day. It's clear as day. You guys are really working to make this relationship work. You guys are really leveling up. You are being mature about this, and you're like, you know, this time we are going to have patience, we are going to have balance, we are going to have a good marriage, a good relationship, a good friendship, a good work situation, whatever it is. This is you're determined, okay? This is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and close this out with an oracle from the Angels and Ancestors deck. This is a beautiful reading. I love this. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Some of you are really stepping out of your comfort zone and really growing up. Not, you know, not that you guys were immature or anything, but like the feeling of this reading is, it's like a major level up in the love department, okay? And wherever that may resonate, whether it's, again, romantic. I'm really picking up for a lot of you, it could be romantic, okay? That one came right out. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Look at that. Now let's read from the Oracle book and see what last minute messages Spirit has for you. Warrior. Let's see what we have here. Don't back down. Make your opinions heard. Don't settle for second best. If you're experiencing fear at this time, know that this means whatever is going on is important to you. Whenever you feel fear, you are on the verge of something big, perhaps a massive breakthrough that is going to really help you move forward. If you have a situation on your hands where you have to face someone or something that's been unsettling you, know that you're being guided to call up your inner warrior. Don't falter and don't be frightened, because you have the energy to protect yourself now and at all times. That is a beautiful reading. Yeah, with this King of Swords, I'm really feeling like, again, it could be you, and it might be you. For the sake of the reading, I'm going to say it is you. You're really speaking up this time, okay? You have your emotions in check, but you also have your thoughts in check. And what you are thinking, really what you are thinking, is really going to come through in a way that is also direct, but also kind as well. It's a really good balance, especially with that Temperance. It's kind of like you never want to say anything and it comes out not the way you feel, right? But when you have this Knight of Cups energy and this King of Swords, that's a really good energy to be in, okay? It's really control over your thoughts, and it's also control over your feelings as well. So that is a beautiful energy to go in. I think for some of you, you have healed, okay? This is a time for you where you have healed emotionally and subconsciously, and now you're like, okay, now I think I'm a little bit more mature to take on whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, you know, on a more practical level, on a more from a healed space. You know, you're more healed now. This is the King of Swords. It's about, you know, it's your throat chakra, okay? It's about here. This is the I do. This is your solar plexus, okay? And this is wisdom. This is power. So for some of you, you are taking ownership of that power that you have to be able to feel and also communicate what you're feeling, but in a mature and balanced way where it comes out exactly how you feel without anyone being offended as well, okay? I think that's really the breakthrough that's going on, where you're kind of being more conscious of your feelings and your thoughts, and you're putting it together in a way that it's balanced and it's clear, okay? So that is what I have for you. If any of these messages resonated in any way, shape, or form, please like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to give you a birthday shout out, Taurus, for those of you that are celebrating a birthday in May. And until next time, take care. Bye.